We all know we're supposed to be drinking water every day. Every one of our trillions of cells in our body needs water to live and do its job effectively. Hydration and detoxification is so important to our wellness.
Our bodies are 75% water, so it matters that we drink water, and it matters what kind of water we drink.
And the truth is, not all water quality is the same. Tap water is full of chemicals, contaminants, toxins, and even traces of pharmaceuticals and pesticides. Bottled water seems convenient, but it can be even worse. Most is simply tap water, and the chemicals in the plastic bottles leaches into the water itself, making it even more harmful.
And the bottles end up in landfills and oceans, destroying our planet's ecosystem, marine life, and wildlife habitat.
Reverse osmosis and distilled waters are highly acidic and cause a lot of stress to the body's acid-alkaline balance. We all deserve better for ourselves and our families. We found a technology that has changed our lives in so many ways for the better, and we're excited to share it with you. This device gives us the healthiest drinking water, helps us reduce chemicals and toxins in our home, and helps us eliminate plastic bottles and live more eco-friendly.
This is our SD501, Enagic's flagship model. It creates incredibly hydrating and antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory water. This portable device simply attaches to your faucet and produces 7 different waters through a technology called electrolyzed reduction.
The water from your tap is filtered to remove contaminants, and then the water flows over platinum-coated electrically charged titanium plates that produce electrolyzed reduced Kangen and acidic waters.
The drinking water contains a living antioxidant, is alkalizing, and is a superior way to hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues.
Antioxidants are necessary to reduce oxidation. Oxidation is free radical damage that contributes to aging and inflammation in the body. Enagic's industry-leading Japanese technology utilizes electrolysis to simply restructure the water molecule naturally, allowing a living electrical-based antioxidant that your body can use to reduce the oxidation that leads to inflammation and premature aging. This is an ORP meter. This meter measures oxidative reduction potential in a liquid. When I put the pinpoint meter in a liquid, it will show me with a number whether a liquid has an antioxidant or if it's oxidizing. Oxidizing is contributing to aging and pain and inflammation in the body. And if it's a positive number on this meter, it's oxidizing. And if it's negative, it's antioxidizing. So these are some of the most popular waters that people drink. This has a positive number of 293 and climbing. That's Dasani. I'm going to go over to Aquafina, another very popular bottled water, and that water is 279 positive. And now we'll go to Propel. Propel is like any Gatorade or soda and has a lot of chemical and sugars, and so it's going to be very oxidizing. This is a positive 345 oxidation. Now we're going to go over to the electrolyzed reduced Kangen water, poured right out of the machine. And we are getting a negative 769. So this is a living antioxidant helping the body to reduce that oxidation.
Everything we put into the body is either acidic or alkaline. We know we should eat more foods like spinach and kale.
But most diets consist of overly processed foods full of sugar and chemicals and preservatives, and that causes those foods to be very acidic. And chronic acidosis can lead to increased inflammation and premature aging. So helping the body get back to a more balanced state allows the body to do what it already knows how to do naturally for better overall health. These are pH drops, and these are used to measure pH in things like pools and hot tubs. We can also measure the pH of the liquids that we're consuming. And by the color that the drop makes in the liquid, we can determine whether it is acidic or whether it is alkalizing. So I'm going to put the drops in each one of these liquids, and we're just going to see what we have. So we have very acidic here for the Propel. And again, for the other bottled water here, the Aquafina and the Dasani. And if we're bringing in and consuming very acidic liquids, it's very, very stressful to the acid-alkaline balance of the body. This is the 9.5 Kangen water right out of the machine, and you can see how very alkalizing this is. Now let me show you, if you're wondering, oh my gosh, I've been drinking these waters for so long, how long is it going to take me to help my body out? We can just show you here with a little bit of Kangen water, electrolyzed reduced water, drinking that, and we can help the body buffer against that acidity that's coming in, not just in liquids, but in so many foods. But let me show you the dangers of things like Propel and soda and Gatorade that are so full of chemicals and sugar. It literally takes 32 glasses of 9.5 Kangen water to just neutralize this. So if you're thinking, well, once in a while, maybe it's okay, let me show you how acidic this is. We just pour a little bit of that back in, and it brings it right back to acidic again. So very important to know the acidity level of what we're drinking. Electrolyzed reduced water from Urinagic device provides superior hydration and detoxification because of the living structure. This means better nutrient absorption, and it also means that we can help our bodies flush the acidic waste that builds up in our cells. This is my favorite way to show the superior hydration and detoxification of Kangen water. Water's job is to hydrate us. That's why we drink water. It's to get nutrition into the cells and pull acidic waste out of the cells. So we want to make sure the water we're drinking is actually absorbing. This is my favorite representation. So consider this tea bag one of your trillions of cells in your body, and we're going to drink some water to try to get hydrated here. And we're going to see if we can get any water into this tea bag and pull anything out of it, and I'll even help it out a little bit. You can see nothing's really happening. All right, so think about when you drink water and you feel bloated, or think about when you're in an athletic event, and we want to reduce lactic acid buildup. This is the 9.5 Kangen water, and look at the difference. The different structure, the living structure, we're able to actually get into the cells faster. Now, if you were thinking it was because the tea bag was already wet, then I will show you that it is the structure of the water and how powerful that is to see that regular water. This is just bottled water. Bottled water is usually just filtered tap water, sometimes not even filtered, but the structure is not able to be absorbed. So when you drink a lot of water and you feel that sloshy, bloated feeling, this is why. So I'll go back to the Kangen water and I'll show you superior hydration, how it's absorbed into the body so much faster and so much more efficiently. And this means we can reduce that acidic waste by flushing the cells with the healthiest water.
So we've shown you the incredible drinking water, and think of the money savings of not having to buy bottled water or water filters anymore.
And Enagic's life-changing device has even more settings for different types of water that help us eliminate common household chemicals.
Beauty water is the perfect pH for the skin. It tightens, tones, and moisturizes. It also replaces glass and mirror cleaners, stainless steel, and floor cleaners.
The strong acidic water has a pH of 2.5. It's an incredible disinfectant, replacing harmful chemical disinfectants and cleaners, and can also be used as a mouthwash, topically for wound care, and also as a hand sanitizer. And lastly, we'll show you the strong 11.5 alkaline water. This is a powerful degreaser and a natural soap. This replaces our laundry detergent and helps us remove oil-based pesticides and insecticides from our produce. Typically when we wash our produce, we wash it in tap water. But they spray the oil-based pesticides and insecticides on with an oil that won't wash off in water. So what I'm going to show you is the difference between washing in tap water and washing in the strong 11.5 degreasing water that will literally emulsify those pesticides and insecticides right off of the food. So we've soaked the tomatoes both in tap water. These are the tap water soaked tomatoes. We're going to show you what does not come off in tap water. Not only does this not remove pesticides and insecticides, but it actually infuses the chemicals like chlorine into the food. So you can see the tomatoes are now washed in the 11.5, and it removes the oil-based pesticides and insecticides. So we don't have to consume this, and the tomatoes will taste better, and it will last a week to 2 weeks longer in the refrigerator.
This technology has changed our lives for the better in so many ways and continues to save us money.
Enagic's mission of true health is close to our hearts. We really can have the healthiest water and make a true global impact. Definitely ask the person who shared this video with you how you can have this system in your home and for your family as well. You can be a part of a movement that is changing lives and changing the world.